in the fleece, I'ma up my piece. If you're trying to divide us, still count my blessings. Lessons by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Keep the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Were you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?
I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain, cause it like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. 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 Undercover, now it's time for the blubber. Blabber, to watch that belly get fatter. Fat boy on a diet. Don't try it. Attack yo like a looter in a riot. Fat like a sumo. Leaving your face in the grass. You know.
Hail to the commanders. Hail Big Army.
Wow, happy face, never seen me smile. Rip that mainframe, I'll explain. Like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane, got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the brain. Like Louis Armstrong, play the trumpet off that and break you off something soon. I got to get my props. Cops come and try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. And underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad and I'm out in the night who's scared. Yes, I'm the pirate.
of Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go from East Rutherford. On the return, here comes St. Dell. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. It's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On first down, here's Dart. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Going all the way to the end zone here. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Pass complete to Wiley. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
60, 18, 18.
Dart going to throw again. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. So they hit him for 5 yards on fourth down, and they get the successful conversion.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's tackled for no gain.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Offense to the line for second down. Here goes Dart to the air. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
19, Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, ready?
To the air on third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that brings up fourth and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Sanders. As his target, that's Savion Williams. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Pass to 60, pass to 60. Left thing, 19.
Runs the receiver in motion left. Here he is on 3rd and short. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. The Commanders ready for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Jukes away from one. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Giants, 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Caught just shy of the goal line. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants stretch their early lead to 9. If anyone is still doubting that this guy has an NFL caliber arm, Brock, add that to the list of highlights he can use in his defense. That was an NFL throw.
It got to be such a confidence builder. Yes, the game is faster. Yes, the windows are smaller. But when you execute with precision, touchdowns can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants go up 10-zip here in the first. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Commanders.
70 rings, cut 19, cut 19. Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Forced out to his right. He's going to let this go deep down the right. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Washington.
And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game.
Commanders 7. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Dell now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
19, target, 69, 60, go!
Darts out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Joseph Ossai. A loss of 7. Brings up second.
From the gun, here's Darts. On the move, hit it right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
18, right, tracking 60, 19, right.
Darts looking at this 3rd and long. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on. Mustang 19, Tiger 19, Panther 11. Let's go.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Play action, Sanders. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
It's a gain of 32.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Back now, pressure coming. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Another drop. The last 2 plays, both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Great 1st down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Dark from the pistol. Buying some time left. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts, but still in good shape with second and short.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Finds his back. Achane. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense in the hurry up here.
3 yards. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Dart. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Completed to his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
3 yards.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down from the 42.
Dragon 60!
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 18. That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, here's Dart. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
19, 60 Eagles! 18!
Dart looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Bails out of the pocket quick. That's incomplete left side.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
He has tried quite a few kicks in his time in the NFL, Kate, but a little extra excitement, I think, from everybody on the field. You don't get many chances to set a new career long. He took a shot, and he delivered.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Hold the ready!
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready! Six, hurry! Panther Street! Panther Street! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready!
Tootin gets it from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Cardinal! 18 Cardinal! 19! Come 19! Come 19!
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. In a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Here's Achan from the pistol. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
On play action with darts. Flushed out of the pocket. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
6 yards. Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Achan, a first down carry. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
This one's going to move them all the way down to the 25-yard line. The Giants using their first time out. Sets them up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Playing with Achan here out of the gun. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half. Devon Achan with the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants bump the lead up to 13 points. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. To the air on first down, Sanders. He's trying to push the field. Looking for Williams, and it's intercepted. Jalen Smith has the INT. And the Giants will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 38-yard look here. The kick by Lutz is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Hand off to Tootin. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He was hoping to get it to Isaac Tesla there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line. 15-yard line. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here starts. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw. Here's Dart. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Going on 3rd. Here's Dart. It's on target to Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Dart going to throw again. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a 1st. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Hits his running back. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Throwing it again here. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants push their lead further to start the half. Not sure we can call these gadget plays anymore, partner. Not like we could in the early 2000s, right? Because receivers who can run it, well, they become an important part of many NFL offenses, especially down in the red zone.
And that's because the reality you face is there's only so many conventional plays, really. There's only so many reps you can get in during the practice week, so many different opportunities and traditional sets. And when you got an outlier like this, when you got a wide receiver who can run it like a running back, it presents a whole other set of issues for defenses.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard. Play action, Sanders. That's completed right side. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage. at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On first down, here's Sanders. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
This rookie quarterback's going to have to file that one away as a little bit of a reminder. You can't stare down your primary target. You can get away with it in high school, even in college, but not in this league as that ball gets batted away.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Here's a screen for Tootin. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On third down, here's Tootin. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Sanders going to throw on fourth. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Going deep here for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Third down now. Here's Dart. That one complete to Pitts. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
It's Achane on the inside give. He works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Dart setting in to throw here.
25-yard line.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
First down.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
They'll go play action for Sanders. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. Into the red zone. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Dell now to return it. He spins right by him. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Giants up multiple scores and on their way, if they can keep this up, to closing this one out. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. There's A-Chain up the middle. And he hits the lane for about 7. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 8.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Now Dart. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Cordell Flott on the coverage.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 70, Hawk, go! Hawk 70, Hawk 7, go!
Darts out of the shotgun. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll hand it off to A-Chain. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. Taken in by Williams outright. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Cut near the goal line. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. That gives him a marked distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year. And it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. That one splits the uprights. And And the Giants make it a 24-point ball game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Gravity Lions.
Now Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Viking and team. Let's go.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4. And it's
Sanders now on 3rd down. Absolutely fires this one right side. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided.
Kate, that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
2-point attempt coming. Sanders getting his offense set.
The Commanders will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Giants 37, Commanders 19.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. McLeod now returning it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Giants take over 1st and 10. At their
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. A run now with H.A. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense to the line fast.
No gain on the play.
Darts back to throw. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st. They gain 11 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Throwing on 1st down. It's Starks. He's going deep this time. And he's got it. It's in close. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants put up even more points in a win. Well, this is something we've been monitoring, and it's actually happened for just the 3rd time ever. A player has caught 20 touchdowns in a single season as he joins a couple of the greatest to do it, Jerry Rice and Randy Moss, in this exclusive club. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants continue piling on to this lead.
Commanders 19. Bill Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. They got to keep moving quick here. They'll go play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Trying to push deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They're going to pass it here. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
7 Pirates, Buffalo 18. 18, Rattler, 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a chance at the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And this is no good from this distance. Issues on that snap are going to doom you every time. And they're unable to pile another 3 onto that lead.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Sends this to the end zone. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. Giants come up with that kick. They're going to hold on for the victory in this one. So they'll decline this and take the result. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go now.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Connects downfield. On target to Dell. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
From the red zone on 1st. Throw is caught.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions.
And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Starting at the 10. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now it's Tootin. he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
19, 79 Broncos, 18, Pioneer.
To the air on first down, Sanders. That one's complete, right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Now 4 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. And this will be the final play of the game.
19 Lions.
First down, Washington.
Running back motions right.
Ready.
Here he goes, one final shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Giants come away with the win.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock, you can't stop. Shake my paranoia, can't stop the rock. Shake my paranoia, can't stop the rock. Shake my paranoia, can't stop the rock. Shake my paranoia, can't stop.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's so tight. Here we go.